How you doing, everybody? Blaze the Snake here, coming at you live with Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And for this one, we're actually going to do like a secondary quest, because if I don't do it, then it'll get cancelled out.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
That you get cool-ass horse armor for it. Didn't I want that free damn snow cone?
Disperse! The exhibition of the Reginald Dobry Monument will remain closed until further notice.
We aren't going to be able to show this statue's nutsack, because fucking somebody stole it to get boned.
Yes.
Not bone, but no, we're afraid of that. We can't show this statue's nutsack because somebody stole it to get his dick harder. Man, I hate wearing armor like this.
Now I shall sing you a song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What happened to 4? Get a count from Sesame Street on your ass.
Just and true, the night returned from his days before.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and import. I must speak to you.
Monsters?
Give me my free snow cone. That's my payment.
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her.
She turns into a bird.
Vivian shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivian emerged from it, I too emerged. Ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. but folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivian spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain... I was looking forward to winning the tournament. Very
Sorry
much
about
so.
that, I had
Yet
something
for
to
Vivian,
do.
I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Oh, a cup of milk.
Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher.
For once, he's
the
spitting
tourney
facts.
contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Marksmanship. Feel a need to do some shooting.
I'm gonna just keep my Mastercrafted woven armor on. Yeah, my swag colors. I know this does less, but
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
get a dictionary. Look up the word dumbass.
Hit the red targets.
What happens when you play a lot of Red Dead
Once
Redemption?
more.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea. Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena.
Swooped by
The training
Grayson.
track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Except the only difference is that you gotta hit targets while you're doing this.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may... During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride...
Fuck it.
So,
Yeah.
Had enough. Rather
where to now?
be nice to swing. Do some footwork.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Come with me. You're
Combat
a team
training,
with
I won't
other
have
knights to
any.
fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
As you were the other 2 times. I mean, the first time wasn't necessarily all on you, but that second time was you with the boner.
Wisdom lies stripped of all that is noble. Lords, over general.
All is in order.
I'm glad to see her illustrious grace summon such a professional.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
You need not ask me twice. The professor summoned always. The end! This is it!
Do you wish to practice fight?
Think I've seen enough. Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of...
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory.
There is one thing from Dragon Ball that I've always followed well. Eat well, play well, learn well, train well, fight well. Something. I don't necessarily remember all of it, but it's the Turtle School way. Rest well. Of course, I never get that rest well down pat. I don't think nowadays I'll get the rest of it done good, but definitely not the rest.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the ducal archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information.
I think it was
Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
That was actually done in one of the books.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know...
Yeah, those were the days. Kahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell...
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against La. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way, all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it.
The winner of each contest shall receive... Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out... Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged... Her illustrious highness had it brought...
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished...
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about
Splendid. In that case, you must...
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
Sucks I can't wear my usual shit, but it's alright. Then I keep my sword, so.
Oh!
Yes, that's a joke.
Y'all need to stop orgasming every time I bump into you.
Ducks nibbles.
That's fine. Maybe this is...
Y'all go, oh! That wasn't a random noise, that was me actually making fun of it. Oh!
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous...
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, the timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me.
Or will it give you any pleasure? Since, as it is, we...
Thanks. Another time.
Ha! You've denied me some diversion. but at the least my eyes are in for a treat.
I'm not one for Gwent.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that you have sworn your vows. You have read.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true. Against him, new blood, a knight unknown till now, Sir Geralt of Rivia.
True Knight of the Wind.
The targets he must with his quarrels
Actually, you know what?
are red. May the better man win.
I'm gonna say it right now. Knight of the Dragon.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt half strewn twixt joyous victory and bitter defeat. Geralt jumps ahead, leaves the others behind. Do I see this falsely? Am I out of my mind?
You're alright, boy.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
And yes, Knight of the Dragon is in reference to Dragon Dojima.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about...
Alas, I cannot devote more time.
My medallion's vibrating strongly.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance...
Bullshit.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own.
Thanks.
Good work! Indeed. Perhaps you could find a clue.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian.
Jar of concealing ointment.
Stuff's eyes
Powerful
within
magic
thy
at work
lungs.
here.
Thy lips are like a thread of scarlet. Thy two breasts are like...
Clothes
Tattoos.
are dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches. Quickly.
I thought you were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the...
Sirs, what seeks you in my latest...
Dumbass.
Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of interest. Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfal. Linos of Metina. Rainfarn of Atra. Horm Akaspark of Mecht. Donimir of Joy.
I think he's Redanian.
Friend, in service to the Duchess. Delwyn of Craigyow. Count Ty of Dondal. Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince.
And the beats of all of them.
Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint power of silence, tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how
dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath. Your presence here is an offense.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. Ha Step aside.
The tourney's protector.
And yours is an offense to my eyes.
Her beauty entrances both
my heart's greetings, dear knights. May my group accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious,
stop rhyming.
Steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To be.
I get it when you're shouting and whatnot, but when you're just speaking softly, just talk.
Before us, Geralt from Rivia come. He's up! With a thunderous roar, who pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Move, horse! Fuck. There we go. Move, goats.
till he lost. Endure and keep praising.
Just because I don't race often don't mean I can't race.
A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and fruit shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair stick out of my tent. Did you know?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink. To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
Ah, when I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel, then.
Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you.
Girl got them burns.
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1!
Whoop.
slower.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be for—
Damn it, you still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help, badly. Couldn't refuse them, didn't want to.
You mean to say you had to sit—
Something like that, minus the vow. And,
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Yeah, that's one thing to know about me. I ain't one for being dishonorable. Unless you piss me off enough. Every kill I make, every fight I'm in, quick, clean, precise.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you the group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be with the best among you shall have the honor to face up the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful.
That dude is a giant.
Follow her. We shall meet in your...
It's all talk. Nothing's ever to his liking. Oh, to wait, what?
That grey-domed scoundrel, ever seeking Lady Vivienne. Some kind of maniac.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Flew off. Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
The birds. And the things that are not birds. Like it was starting to rain. Wrong sword, dumbass.
off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Oh. So there ain't no other rights. Tweet, tweet. I think she's mostly covered up.
Witcher.
What up?
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was
You
mistaken.
saw the medallion, right?
Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
While you are a witcher, you were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Bad.
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter. Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me.
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say it demanded payment. And when my
Parents ever describe...
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be...
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use it.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to...
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good.
And you truly think you could do something?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is... Could try transferring the curse onto someone.
What? Out of the question. I shall...
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another...
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently.
Consequences.
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet you wish to give me 7 years of life.
I see why. I understand. Don't...
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds.
Let's.
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water... Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man.
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her.
We were both right, actually. It is a curse. What?
Gods! A curse that is a worse affliction.
That'll depend on her. I'll try if she asks me.
What?
Tough case. Curse's hold on her grip. Heard of one other method that could work. Thing is, we'd need someone who...
You mean...
Theoretically. See, curse grows weaker once it's transferred. Might end up as just an appetite.
I am prepared to sacrifice. Give my...
Knew that already.
Yes? Which method do you believe?
Don't know yet.
But you have some notion, have you not? Do not tell me you seriously consider...
Best route? Ritual with the Oriole egg. Surest method. Won't put any...
Third parties?
Let me talk to her. Could very well appreciate your eagerness.
I'm counting on you, Witcher. And I'm content we finally know. True, I shall get an earful from the Herald should you fail to show for the last contest.
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides...
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knight.
Got it. Thanks.
Might as well finish it up.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonful will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a hands of southern outlaws led by Halar the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
Work hard, study well, eat and sleep plenty.
You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen.
Yeah, I think the rest of you get your ass whipped.
A cheer for the knights, the latest. Two rifle crews, two coteries shall fight full tilt till one drops to its knees, whose virtue is lost or lance blows unclean. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to... Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in ruckus. Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Alone Geralt stands, alone he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone.
Not good.
Now!
Honor, wine, and country!
Knows nothing of lightly combat. Stay out of our way. Last one standing.
Seen a fight quite so glorious, for showing such verve, each knight was yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of he sailed through all trials, each for Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this to the tired remainder we say.
Hopefully my health is back maxed out.
Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm.
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rithia, Geralt his name, though aged be his visage, do not disdain. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of last his tourney.
Bonesaw is ready!
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
Pacing the grounds, the titans locked stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves he tears. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor and champion, the unequaled and silent Gregoire de Gorgon! Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray! And now a few words from my sponsor. For strong bones and teeth, drink to fold. A wine for your titties, a wine for your soul. Geralt of Rithia, this year's champion, a sight to behold. He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon. Hail, Geralt! Herald!
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena!
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in the tent. I have duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is wave.
Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. See, that the ring thing makes sense on a steel sword. Because your opponent's sword can get caught in it and you can break their sword.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one, and that... Might you explain the nature?
Sure. Want to tell you something, though.
I was clear.
Let me finish. Second method's less than reliable, to put it simply.
But it will. I should...
Why are you here, sir?
He's not your foe. Got good intentions. You guessed right.
Be not angry, my lady. You know...
You told him!
I know a curse afflicts you. A curse which grows more severe by the day. She grew weaker by the day, the light fading from her eyes. I fear you feel the same. The Witcher knows a way to lift the curse from you and let it rest on me.
Why?
Because I love you. I might have died in the arena. I sought to slay a Shaelmar for you. But now I see the fool I was.
And a giant.
Now I
do not wish to inflict this Witcher. I turn to you as one else.
Worth a try, as I see it. Original curse fell on an unborn child. Doubt it'll take hold as strongly when transferred.
You've now heard the expert opinion.
Very well. I was prepared to...
Everything's agreed, so nope.
I kind of wish I could change out of this armor, though. But no. Can't wear my drip. Yep, no, maybe I can. I need to put this shit on Roach too, cause the horse armor that you get from this, I think, is actually cool looking.
The aunt you mentioned. What became of her?
She passed on.
Die, beasts!
Bad.
So, this is my true form.
My mind is made up. My resolve is firm. If you can handle it, so will I. You are beautiful to me, even as you stand now.
Oh, that's clearly rubbish.
Shut your eyes, both of you, and don't move.
Guillaume,
Yes, my love?
if you become as I am now, I wish you to know I shall not leave you.
Picture yourselves reflected in a pool of water. Focus on that. Now, open your eyes. Damn. Think it might have worked.
Damn. I think it might have worked. Up, teddy warning.
Honestly, didn't think this would work. Doubted anything would happen. Read about this ritual in grimoires. Descriptions all seemed dramatic, embellished. All stipulated conditions seemed improbable.
What condition was this?
A real bond between those involved. True love. How do you feel? In general. You feel it change, Guillaume?
I was struck hard, as if by a battering ram, but now I feel not at all different.
Yes, something happened, definitely. Must be an intersection beneath this pond. Powerful magic at work here.
Look at Vivian.
What now?
Now you get to live together. Happily ever after. Still, watch yourselves carefully. Notice any troubling symptoms. Find me.
Naturally. I thank you, Geralt. Oh, and your payment.
At last! I've so much to make up for.
Free at last.
Huh?
But you will not fly away with...
That remains to be seen, I think.
Don't mention it. You take care of both.
I'm gonna end it here because I don't have that much time to do, and I just wanted to finish that quest line because of the jetpass armor and the crossbow and whatnot. Hopefully, whatever glitch is causing that to happen. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Oh, I got hiccups. Hopefully whatever glitch is causing my footsteps to sound like they're wearing on heavy armor. Hopefully that ends soon. But now Roach be dripped out, and all that needs to be left is change her helmet thing, because she needs to drip. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Some of them Patreon. Peace. I'm out.